As we definitely had some technical issues which does happen when I have back-to-back broadcasts. I kind of felt like I needed to rush because people were telling me get over here, but I had the other broadcasts I was on that I was obligated to show too, which Angel didn't know about. So from now on, I'm not going to rush over. If I miss a couple laps, I miss a couple laps. There's only like 4 more races over there, and then it'll be normal. So that's where we're at. Moving forward, guys, we are not going to rush anything anymore because it definitely does not pay to rush. At least I might be all right when we get the new computer. I should get the new computer next week, hopefully before this race. But we're going to look at the wreck that just happened. Let's see if we can figure out. Ooh, that happened way up in front of what we're looking at here. Let's try and see a little closer to Chris. Let's see what happened in this wreck. Oh, I'm still not far enough. These guys, this track is so narrow, so when there's a wreck like this, it is so hard to get through. All right. I know Kevin was involved in this one. So Kevin in the 31. Oh, ooh, Nathan E-Step. He got caught up in that. So Nathan, that kind of all started with the 55 and Nathan E-Step. Let's pause it right there. Let's go to the 55. Where is E-Step? There he is. So Nathan just kind of loses it, and everybody just piles in behind him. Definitely an arc of brake zone here, guys. Definitely an arc of brake zone there for those guys. But we are back up live with KMM as these guys are doing the Dover. I can't even talk today. Breast Cancer Awareness 200. There we are, 17 laps in right now. Let's pull up the chat so I know who wants to talk to me. Who's out there, guys? Go ahead and give me a shout and let me know. Now that I'm back up live for you guys. Let me know who's out there in the stream watching, as I had to take a quick hiatus and reboot the computer. As Kyle Harvin has the lead, Angel in second, Greg Wood in third, Dozer Dave in fourth. As it definitely looks like he's been doing a little plowing with that car. That whole left side's tore up. What's up, Justin's daughter? What's up, Jared? J Power? J-Pow. Got to see J-Pow in the trucks and the. Were you in the street stock? You were in the truck. That's right. You were in the number 48 truck, having that great battle with Nathan yesterday, and that Pro 2 Lights versus the street stocks for AMX. That was an awesome race. Definitely a great race there. As we're getting people back up in here, 16 people back up in the stream. Guys, like I said, I'm sorry I had to reboot. I went out and actually purchased a new computer today. It's on the way because when I do broadcast back-to-back like I do with the series on Fridays, I do run into issues if I don't reboot. And definitely we've seen that. We've seen that when I started this broadcast is my computer definitely couldn't keep up without a reboot. Right now we seem to be doing all right. We're definitely pushing it. Yeah, those guys are freaking awesome. I can't wait until their series starts again. Guys, I'm going to check one thing. I don't know if I'm hearing the sound. Yeah, okay, so I have everything right. I didn't know if I was hearing the sound in my ear or on the screen, since I got the sound set up different for my ear, for talking to people and for watching. So you'll see a lot of pink cars out there for breast awareness as the pace car pulls off, and these guys are going to try it again. Kyle Harvin with a good jump in that number 32 machine. Angel's going to drop in line behind him. Greg Wood in third. Those three are all used to driving together. Jonathan Golden in that 86 in the fourth position. Dozer Dave in that 34 and fifth. Jim up underneath them. Jim's going to try and get that fourth position. That 48's looking pretty clean there. That's a sharp looking paint. I like that metallic color. as he's trying to get up underneath Dave but can't quite get there. Got Jeremy Clapper. Sid in the 37 up underneath the 83 Harold. He's going to take that 8th position away from Harold. Harold back to 9th. Justin in that number 5 and 10th. James in 11th. Al's moving up to the field at 21st. Matthew in 13th. Bill the Magnet. Watkins in 14th. Aaron Van Dam looking to have a good run here in that 99. And 15th. Kevin in the 31 and 16th as he got caught up in that last one. Levi working his way up to the field in his newly sponsored deadbait with no front bumper. David Bush in 18th. Andrew, a lot of people caught up. We got Zachary Cleek, Chris Pendle, Robert, both Georges, Todd and Justin, all laps down already. Justin's down in the pits. He's coming out. I think some of these guys are out of fast repairs already. Some of these guys do not have fast repairs, as we've had 3 cautions already in these 23 laps. Kyle Harvin is starting to try and pull away from Greg Wood. Greg Wood running in second, chasing him down on that Pulse Graphix number 13. Guys, remember, if you need a wrap for your real car or your virtual car, make sure you check out Pulse Graphix. They're actually down in the description of the video, as he sponsors the channel and some races in this series. So he's definitely a big part of what we do on iRacing, at least on this side of the channel, as these guys are coming up on the 18 to put him another lap down. Todd up into the wall trying to stay out of the way. Greg Wood trying to chase down Kyle Harvin. How many weeks have I seen this happen before? Well, Kyle Harvin's in the lead and Greg Wood trying to chase him down. Kyle Harvin had finally broke some of his slump, got a 2nd place finish in Southern Grown season finale. He had to feel good about that. He's definitely been in a slump this season, and now he's out here doing laps in that number 32 machine. And what the hell does he have on the hood of that thing? Is that thing farting rainbows? That thing's ripping rainbows. Leave it to Kyle Harvin to come out with one of the craziest paint schemes. He had to find pink somewhere. Greg Wood doing good in that number 13 machine. Having a solid run here tonight. Angel, and all the stuff he's been through, rerunning 3rd here. Finally got himself a place to rank. Started to move today. Had to cut the move short so he could come race here tonight. But, man, Angel has had a rough couple weeks out here running 3rd. That's got to feel good for him. He's got to feel good about having that 3rd place run. Hopefully he can hold it up there. Jonathan in the 86. Jim in that 48 getting chased by Sid. Sid's gaining some ground in that 37. And the 14 of Matthew Francis running in 7th. Got the 5 of Justin Williams and Alfred Denny up to the 9th position. What a run up through the field for him here tonight. You guys will notice, I'm sure you'll notice, that Mike Harper is not in the field. So today's going to be hashtag don't pull a Harper when they come up on lap cars. As Harper definitely caused a lot of issues as a lap car last week. Some 30-something laps down. Kyle Harvin having a good run here today. So these guys do have limited fuel. 70% fuel. They will have to make multiple pit stops here tonight and try and get a victory, as we have 32 laps, just about 32 laps completed. 31 laps, about to be 32 laps completed. Let's put it that way. Greg Wood still in 2nd. Oh, 3rd. Angel got around him. I didn't even see that. So Angel up to the 2nd position. That car's starting to come alive, or Greg Woods is going away. Tire wear will play a factor here tonight. So Angel 1.5 seconds behind Kyle Harvin. Can he catch him? in that number 90 machine. Greg Wood is now back 8/10, 9/10 of a second behind Angel. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Yellow flag is out. I'll tell you what. I'm pretty sure that Greg Wood was happy to see that one. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here. Oh, the 14 got a run and got into the back of the 5. And once again, as these guys wreck on the back straight, where we'll see so many of these accidents, it's just like a roadblock. The number 5 of Justin Williams definitely blew up. These other guys who got Harold, Chris didn't get caught up. John, trying to figure out who all was involved in that one. Ooh, Al. Did Al get a piece of that? Al did get a little piece of that. How much of that did he get? His car wasn't smoking. Oh, big hit on the side. Lost his bumper. That was a pretty big hit. I don't know if he's going to be able to just take repairs. How bad that machine is that was a big hit. He was just kind of a victim of other previous circumstances. Matthew Francis got a big run and just ran right through Justin Williams in that number 5 machine. Wow. So, let's pull in. Let's pull in somebody. What do you guys think? Let's go ahead and pull an Angel. Yeah, that definitely was a big hit. Hey, Angel James in the booth. Got a copy?
Hey, James, I got you.
I had to wake up my headset. You got a copy, bud?
I hear you. You got me?
I got you now. Man,
awesome.
Out there looking good in that number 90 tonight. I mean, I know you've had a lot going on, crazy, like 3-4 weeks. Well, longer than that, but really crazy the last 3-4 weeks. You get out here, you don't get a lot of time to work on your scheme for that car and get a lot of time for practice. You were actually moving today. And, man, you get out here, you're running second. That's got to feel good.
Oh, it feels great, man. I'm kind of mad that caution came out. I gained a ton on Kyle those last few laps. That was coming for him. So we'll have to see. But, yeah, I'm having a blast out here.
Well, a couple questions. You know, today's race is breast cancer awareness. Why don't you tell us a little bit about why you guys decided to go with that scheme for today's race?
Well, we got a nameless driver who decided to sponsor today's race. I believe Natia is his wife or somebody close to him. And he just, wanted to sponsor the race and raise some more awareness for breast cancer awareness. It's just something that's close to him, and it was a pleasure to have everybody come out in pink cars and hopefully raise a little bit extra, just some extra awareness. It's something that affects a lot of people, and I'm sure a lot of us have been affected by it one way or another.
Yeah, it definitely is a good thing to bring awareness to. And why don't you tell me what you think it's going to take here tonight to put that number 90 in victory lane?
It's going to take moving a lot of these guys out of the way, man. It is hard to pass, but just got to save the tires and make it to the end. I've had a bad first 2 races to start the season, so I'm here for some stage points and see what we can do from there.
Well, go out there and get them, and hopefully today we save the boobies and the tires.
Absolutely, James. Thank you. Hopefully I'm talking to you at the end of the race.
All right, brother. Have a good race.
Thank you, James.
All right, guys. About to go green flag as they got 1 to go this time. Bye. So, I figured Angel wasn't so excited about seeing that, but everybody else was. Nobody, they're limited on tires, so nobody went in for tires this time. But the cooler temperatures are definitely going to help them get a little bit of grip. But I still think in the end, that Angel is going to be in the better position. He was definitely gaining on Kyle Harvin at the end of that run. Guys, why don't you go ahead, Aaron, I know your favorite is you, but why don't you guys go ahead and put your favorites down in the chat and let me know who you think is going to get this one. As Kyle Harvin with the big jump, 86, wow. 86 of Jonathan Golden gets a jump underneath Angel. Can Angel keep that second position and get the run on the high side? keeping that momentum, and he does. Whoop, whoop. Kyle Harvin in the lead. Angel in second. Jonathan Golden up to fourth. Jim and Jim in fourth. Jonathan Golden up to third. As Josh Anderson looking in that number 7, looking underneath the 48. He wants that spot. He's digging down under him as Harvin. Oh, he gets blocked by the 48. Harvin is pulling away from the field. Can Angel reel him back in? We're going to find out here soon as we got 39 laps completed out of 200. Josh Anderson working all over the back bumper of Jim. Seems to just drop back in line. Got Sid Bugler in the 37. Jeremy Clapper in the 95. Aaron Van Dam up to 8th in that number 99 machine. Levi's now up to the 9th position. Looks like he replaced the nose on that number 27. He's got a lot of laps to keep it clean as Greg Wood is following up behind him. Former teammate to that number 27 machine. Got David Bush in the 53, last week's winner. Can he repeat? And Andrew in the 47. Let's see. I want to go to Dozer Dave. Where is Dozer Dave? Here's Dozer Dave. Oh, we got a caution. Never mind. We'll go back to Dozer Dave here in a minute. As I was going to joke about the front of his car, but let's go figure out what happened there. Bring out this caution. Oh, did Levi get caught up? So into 1 and 2. Levi looking to pass Aaron Van Dam. Ooh, Greg just hits him. And then he net codes. That didn't look good. All right. I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge of that one. Let's go on to Greg's machine. Go on to the number 13. Let's go edit to regular chase. Actually, let's set the cockpit. Alright. Yeah, it looks like he just had a run and Levi checked up a little bit more and just made contact there. And the netcode definitely bit Levi in that one when he got stuck up in that wall. No, Levi's not happy about that one. Let's bring in Kyle Harvin. Kyle Harvin, James in the booth. Got a copy?
Gotcha, bud.
Man, how's it feel to be up front there?
Real odd.
I know it's been a minute. You have to feel a little out of place. And, I was just thinking all the Harvick nicknames that we've given you. You got to be happy Harvin right now.
Yeah, you got that right, man. I only had about probably 9 minutes of practice. I had to join late, I had to work, and man, I can't believe I'm as fast as I am right now.
Yeah, you're looking pretty fast here. I know tires are going to play a role here. Do you feel like that might be your disadvantage for the lack of practice here and saving those tires?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, depending on the cautions. We got 4 sets of tires, so I mean, I'm going to use one set at lap 60, one at 120, and then I'll play the last 2 by ear.
Well, definitely a solid run. You got to feel good being in the place that you're in. Hopefully I get to talk to you at the end of this one.
Yeah, I sure appreciate it, buddy.
All right, brother. And
Thank
what the heck is that? Is that a unicorn farting rainbows on the front of your car?
That is correct.
That's what I thought.
I told Carl I'm going to run a different paint scheme every single week, so I don't know what I'm going to do next week.
Well, we're looking forward to whatever surprise that may be.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you should get a hold of Sully and get the old I Love Hot Mom scheme.
Hey, I'll run it.
All right, brother. Have a good one, and maybe I'll talk to you at the end of this one.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
No problem. Kyle Harvin with a solid run so far here tonight. It's been a minute for him. He's got to feel good being up there because it's been a while. It's been a while since he's been up there. And Aaron, I'll probably grab you on the next one. I will probably grab you. There'll be more. Yeah, Levi. Oh God, Levi's coming back. That one was. You weren't caught up in the wreck. You were the wreck on that one. You were definitely the wreck on that one. It'll be interesting to see how this one works out. Oh man, I don't know what part of that you're saying duh to, but I'm sure there's lots of points. So Kyle Harvin's going to take off this time. Hopefully, I mean, Angel got way out in front, and that definitely played to a disadvantage for him because he had to wait on Harvin, and Harvin full speed was by him. As Harvin's on the gas, Angel definitely a better start this time as he's able to stay a little bit closer to that number 32 machine. Can he make a move early as they're battling for second? Look at Josh Anderson trying to work his way up. He's up to the 4th position, but Jim Panko with a good run out of turn 2. But it looks like this battle for the lead is going to be warming up here soon as Angel is getting a run on Kyle Harvin. These two are used to running with each other as they've run with Mason-Dixon iRacing for about a year together now at this point. So these guys are definitely used to running each other. Angel does not want to see another caution yet because he feels like he's definitely faster than that number 32 machine.
Caution,
oh, and there it is. Another caution flag. We're going to go back and take a look and see what happened to that one. I'm scared to look, honestly. Scared to look. Let's see. That had something to do with David. Oh. This started a little bit in front of this, but this was the call. Ooh, David lost it. So David, coming out of turn 2. Oh! Sid came down, got into David. That puts David up in the wall. And Al, with a great run earlier on, gets caught up. I think Al might be out of fast repairs. I don't know if he took a fast repair earlier or not. Let's go take a look at that number 21 machine. Okay, so he did not take a fast repair, but he's probably going to need to this time. So we are about 1/4 of the way through this one here tonight, guys. Lap 50. I know we heard 60. This when tires are going to be taken. Will somebody go early? It's not looking that way. As we got one getting his lap back. That was Harold. And that 83, he's one of the admins in this group. One of the founders. In that 83 machine. He's up there getting his lap back as a lucky dog. Dozer Dave. Oh yeah, we were to talk about Dave's car. Alright, so we're going to look at Dave. So anytime anybody gets arguing, this is what Dave said. And it usually seems to break up the argument pretty good. Birds aren't real. That is some crazy conspiracy stuff, but man, it's as funny as hell on that number 34 machine. But look, guys, I promised Aaron in that number 99 machine that I would bring him in on the next caution. So let's go ahead and bring in the driver in that number 99 machine. You're going to have to turn down the volume on the stream real quick.
On my screen?
Yeah, I got you in the booth, Darren. If you got the stream up, make sure it's muted.
Yeah.
Man, you're out here having a solid run running ninth, and you look like you could get yourself a solid top 10 or 5 here tonight. What do you think?
Well, hopefully I can get a top 5 at least, but there's still plenty of racing to do, so you just gotta wait and plan what happens next.
Well, I heard you had a pretty good run in the practice race these guys had earlier in the week.
Oh yeah, I did. Hopefully I can use that confidence and try and hopefully recreate it and possibly also go for the win, but
Yeah, well,
but you just never know with practice races. They can go different to how the league goes.
yeah, well, go out there and try and grab yourself, at least a top 5. That would be awesome for you. But if you can get the win, go out there and get it and get yourself another interview later.
Okay.
All right, brother. Which one were you in? I forget. Which race? Oh, I see it. All right, buddy. Hopefully I talk to you a little bit later.
Yeah, see ya.
Aaron Van Dam. Look, that is somebody who we've seen a lot of improvement with, even in the trucks, over the last couple seasons at Southern Grown. He has improved immensely. We don't always see that. Sometimes these guys, they just aren't able to learn, and Aaron's definitely showed the ability to be able to learn and improve, and it's pretty cool to see him getting better every week and every race. But yeah, everybody hates bird shit on their cars, those little assholes. They're tracking devices by the government when they shit on your car, I think. All right, Angel's going to look to get another start like he did on that one. Hopefully they stay green a little bit longer. I think we're not far away from pit stops for these leaders, especially if we get another quick caution. Green flag is out, and you got to watch out for Jim as he gets a nice run on the bottom side. Oh, we got a little bit of a mix-up back there, as it looked like it might have been Greg almost got in the, or did get in the back of Josh Anderson, but he's able to hold on to it. Kyle Harvin in that first position, and he's got Jim and Angel right behind him. Angel lost that second position. I said that 48 looked fast. Let's see if he can get up there and contend with the leader as we are 53 laps completed. Down the treacherous back straightaway out of turn 2, down into 3 and 4. Harvin does create a little gap, but through the middle of the corner and coming out, Jim closes a whole lot on him. Down into 1 and 2. Let's see what Jim is backing it up in these turns. This is why his tires are staying with him. But that checks up the field as Jim gets a big run through the middle and the end of the turn, and now he's up underneath Harvin. Will it stick? Battle for the lead. Harvin on the high side. Panko down low. Side by side is Panko that time by. Down into turn 1. Can he seal the deal? No. Angel almost looks to make it 3 wide. We got a 5-way battle as the caution flag comes out. Another caution flag. Let's see what happened here. Ooh, Aaron gets into the 99. Let's back this up a little bit. Aaron gets into the 69. All right, so they're battling side by side. It's so hard coming out of these turns. Aaron just pushes up a little bit, expecting the 69 to come up. 14 of Matthew gets into the back of him. Sid, man, the 65. The 3. Everybody's just getting beat up here. Nowhere to go. This track narrows out so quick when they get an accident here on these tracks. But definitely looked like Aaron Van Dam got up into that number 69 machine. He was able to keep going forward, but not any luck for the number 69 of Lewis, as he's definitely took the front of that one. So now we got Greg Wood in the lead, Jeremy Clapper in second, Chris Pendo and third, Josh Anderson in fourth, Aaron Van Dam up to fifth, Al Dunny up to that 6th position. Has he taken that fast repair? I think he had to on the last one. He did. David Bush up to the 7th position, last week's winner. We got Dozer Dave sitting in that 8th position. Looks like he took his fast repair. And that Birds Aren't Real number 34. Got a little bit of damage on the back of that. Harold in the 83 sitting in 9th. And Jim coming out the pit road. He's going to beat Harvin and come out 10th. Kyle Harvin in 11th. Angel in 12th. Nathan Eastup in that 55 and 13th. Kevin in 14th. Andrew in 15th. Bill the Magnet Watkins comes out 16th. Waiting on Zachary Cleek. Is he coming out? Where's all the Cleek fans? Where's the Zachary fans out here? I know we got some. As Zachary Cleek comes out the pits in 17th. Jonathan in the 86 had a good run earlier. Comes out 18th. James Jones in that number 10 machine comes out 19th. Here comes that number 9 of James Santos. Matthew Francis got caught up in that one. Got the back end of the 69. Comes out 21st. Robert in the 88 is running 22nd. Lewis, man, he's already dropped back to the 23rd position after that one. So Greg Wood in the lead of this Breast Awareness 200 here tonight at Dover, as we are 58 laps completed, 59 this time by. I need commercials. Look, guys, if anybody wants to advertise, commercials, whatever, get a hold of me. As obviously, like opportunities like right now would be perfect for a little commercial or break. So make sure you guys get a hold of me. Shoot me a message if you guys want to help support the channel and get the word of your product out there. So Greg Wood looking good, taking that early pit stop as he definitely seemed to struggle on the older tires. Let's see how this affects them as they got one to go this time by. I think Levi is still out there. Is he getting damage repaired? Yeah, Levi in the 27 still out there as he had that netcode issue with the wall. I don't know if he's underpowered or not, but he's definitely got some damage to the nose of that number 27 machine. Yeah, my computer is so much happier after I rebooted it and came back in, guys. Again, I am sorry about that. Like I said, I knew me and Angel talked about it, that I may be late to some of these races because I had the prior obligation. So, I had to, from now on, I got to reboot before I come in. Well, who knows? With the new computer, I might not have to. Hopefully I get it soon because they already sent me a shipping label. As the green flag's about to come out, Greg Wood taking him to the green flag. Go, 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 go. He gets a nice jump. Can Chris Pendo keep that second spot? Or will Josh Anderson take it? No. So the top four go single file relatively quickly. As Al is in that 4th position. Dozer Dave in 5th. Dave Bush, last week's winner, in 6th. As Kyle Harvin is all over these guys with those fresh tires. Angel up underneath the 48. He's going to go ahead and take that. Oh, caution flag out again. It looks like Zachary Cleek might have been involved in this one. Oh! Oh, big hit. By the 9. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what happened here. Wow. Let's go up to the number 11 because he got a pretty good view of this one. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, netcode. Oh, wow, that was wild. All right, so what happened here? The 10 gets a little loose down on the apron, up into Zachary Cleek. All right, guys, we're going to have to do it. You know what we're doing. We're going to the Birds Aren't Real roll bar on the number 9. Guys, if you get a little nauseated, now might be the time to look away as we're about to go for one heck of a ride. And 3, 2, 1. Woo! What a ride. And that number 9 machine. Clearly netcode played a role in that because there was no actual contact. But that was pretty wild. Alright, let's see if we can watch this in slow-mo. Let's go back to the number 9 machine. That was a wild one. This is too fun to not replay. I'm sure James doesn't want to see it this many times. But that was wild. Yeah, definitely not code. But look at this thing. Almost sticks it, but gets the wall. Jeremy Clapper just kind of a victim in this one. That thing is tumbling. What a ride he took. And he ends up on his wheels. Does he drive away? Or does he tow? And he backs up and drives away. What a trooper in that number 9 machine. We got to talk to him. Is he up in here?
I bet I make the highlight reel there.
Oh, hold on. Oh, there it goes. James in the booth. Got a copy? Got a copy, bud?
6 rolls there. Do what?
That I said James in the booth. Got a copy?
Oh yeah, that was scary when I was looking at the replay there.
That was pretty wild. I mean, and it's definitely some netcode. But you were just kind of victim there. Mind Your Own Business came in and those guys got together. But man, that had to be a heck of a ride. I hope you're not in VR.
No, I don't think I would have handled it if I was.
You'd have to keep a bucket nearby. You had a pretty decent run going on here tonight. I mean, it's kind of hard because this track gets blocked up by just about anything that happens. Are you out of fast repairs for the night?
Yeah, I got about 10 minutes here. Used my fast repair. I got raked on like lap 2 on that first caution too. So I'm kind of just in the pits for a while now.
Well, you think getting out there and getting those repairs might be a big thing here today. We've definitely seen a lot of damaged cars, and a lot of people are out of fast repairs. You still think you got a chance to get yourself a good solid top 20?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to wait it out here, and I'll get back on track and look for some points.
We'll go get them points, and I'm glad you're okay. And I forget which room were you in?
SLR.
That's what I thought. All right, brother. Well, heck of a ride there. You go out there and try and make the best of what might not be the best situation here tonight.
I appreciate it, buddy.
James taking one hell of a ride here tonight, guys. I am glad I am not him because I would have felt a little nauseated at that point. Definitely wouldn't have felt good after that one. Don't mind me, guys, as I'm plugging in my headset. So if I got to talk to somebody else, I can. All right, these guys are 2 by 2 again. 2 by 2 by 2. All right. I don't know why it is giving. Either way. All right, guys. About to go green flag as Greg Wood takes him to the green. Green. Greg Wood on that loud pedal. Down into turn 1 as Josh Anderson has worked his way up to the second position. He's going to try and chase down Greg Wood and lead some laps here if he can. Greg Wood definitely creating a little gap between these guys. Guys, if we get another caution here soon, I am going to check on my kids, so I probably won't pull an interview in. So, just to give you a heads up, I need to make sure they're going to bed. Because we got school coming soon, so routine. Those of you that have kids definitely understand how that one works. Greg Wood in the lead, Chris Pendle in second. Levi's still hanging in there. Levi's still out there putting some laps down. try to get as many spots as you can, as these guys know that not everybody's going to finish this one. And look at Chris Pendle. Chris is chasing down the number 13. Levi down to the apron to get out of the way. And we got another caution flag. Caution flag number 857 for the night. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what might have happened there. Bring out that caution, as it looks like Bill Watkins might have got caught up in that one. Oh, we caught it late. Let's see. Oh yeah, definitely Bill caught up in that one. Ooh, happened further up. And this one seemed to happen for a minute. Alright. Oh! Nathan lost it again. He got into his Deep Racing teammate, who isn't his teammate in this series. Oh, tough one here. I know he feels bad about that one. Nathan definitely struggling with the handle in these next-gen cars here, as Chris, another Deep Racing driver, and Greg are side by side down the straightaway. But give me 1 second. I'm going to go check on my kids. Alright guys, we are back for now. You're done, Levi? You don't want to pace anymore? These are easy laps. We're almost halfway through this thing. Excuse me. We don't have a whole lot of cars left on the track overall. There's a whole lot of cars damaged and laps down, so be interesting to see. We should get a good good run of green flags. I figured that's what you were gonna do. I know you probably felt like you were dumped. About to go green flag racing. Can these guys keep it clean for roughly 127 laps, 28 laps? I doubt it. There's definitely going to be some more wrecks in this one. Definitely going to be some more in this one, as there's a lot of damaged cars. How many cautions has there been, Levi? Because let's see, I think there was 2 or 3 before I came in. And this is caution number 8. So there's been, what, 10 cautions? 11 cautions? Yeah, 10 or 11.
Green flag.
Green flag is out as Greg Wood gets a nice jump as Josh Anderson almost underneath Pendle. But Chris is able to solidify and makes a run on Greg Wood for the... Oh, they get contact. Chris up into the wall. Yeah, I know. Chris up into the wall as Josh Anderson is going to take advantage. He's going to get up underneath Greg. There was definitely some net code there between those two. Greg Wood might have some damage on that number 13 machine. Let's see if we get a closer look to that side, as there was definitely contact, at least net code contact on that thing. Oh, he's definitely scuffed up on that right side. I don't know how that's affecting that number 13 machine, but definitely not something he wanted to see. Yeah, I think there's been 11 too. Josh Anderson to the point. In front of Greg Wood. Greg's going to kind of just sit and look at Dozer Dave up to the 3rd position. Top guys are single file as they're coming up on last week's winner, putting him yet another lap down in that 53 as that thing is damaged big time. And I already heard he's not excited about going to the road course next week, so might be a couple rough weeks for our race winner last week. Is Josh Anderson is leading the field with Greg Wood and toes. Greg makes a move to the bottom side. Nothing there. Then looks high. He's got to be careful because Dozer Dave is coming up behind him. But Greg Wood makes the power move on the high side and takes the lead back as Josh Anderson's able to fall back in line and maintain that 2nd place. Dozer Dave all over the back bumper of Josh. Will he be able to get around and going down into 3 and 4? Josh stays high. Dozer Dave under him. Dozer Dave pushes a little bit in the turn, but he's going to get around Josh. Josh just lets him by. And look at this. Kevin working his way up in that number 31, trying to get to that 3rd position. Oh, little bit of contact. Wow. Somehow Kevin hung on to that as he was real sideways. Right behind him, he brings Andrew in the 47. Andrew gets up underneath him. This is an epic battle. Oh, contact. Oh, that throws Kevin up into the wall. That's going to allow Anderson to get a little bit of run on the 47, but he's not able to take advantage of it. Meanwhile, Greg Wood and Dozer Dave are driving away from the field 1st and 2nd. A little ways back before you get to the number 47, Andrew. Where is Kyle Harvin? Kyle Harvin hasn't really made a whole lot of ground since taking those tires. He's in the 8th position, but he knows most of these guys have to pit in front of him. Yeah, I'll see you in a little bit, Levi. Here comes Harvin to the back bumper of that damaged number 14. How is Matthew running as well as he is with that beat up? Oh, the 48 gets loose. Definitely looking like there's some netcode issues here tonight on the server. Oh, 14 up into the wall. Kyle Harvin up underneath them. I wonder if not having the nose is affecting the push on the front of that number 14 machine. As they're side by side, Josh Anderson and Kevin side by side. Kevin smacked the wall, but he's coming back up through. Kevin up to the 4th position. Josh Anderson in 5th. Guys, you are quiet today. Say something in the chat. Make sure you guys give it a like and a share. Let people know where we are, how to find us. As we still have a whole lot of racing left, and these guys are definitely racy. Let's go up to the front. Greg Wood way up in the front with David. But Andrew has reeled these guys in. Can Andrew get the lead as he's come from way back to reel these guys in? That 47's looking quick here tonight as Harvin's up to the 5th position. As Dozer Dave is now trying to work on Greg as he's seen the 47 get a whole lot bigger. That was definitely netcode, Chris. You guys had some netcode. What's up, guys? Motorsports. What's up, Lamar? Greg Wood trying to hold on to that lead. Dozer Dave pushing to the front. That's what any good dozer does. Plow his way to the front as he's now got the lead. Greg Wood tries to look underneath him. Nothing there. He's got to fall back in line. Meanwhile, he's got to deal with the 47 of Andrew Hurley, as Andrew Hurley has had one hell of a run here tonight. Andrew all over the back bumper of the number 13. Can he get around him as he probably had to be 2 or 3 seconds back and he reeled them in. It's a good run out of him tonight. The birds aren't real is running away with this one. As Andrew looks underneath Greg. Can Greg hold him off? Andrew not able to get up underneath him. Josh Anderson into the pit road. Does he have damage? Josh Anderson has to jump down pit road. He's our 15th place car. Everybody else is a lap down. As Andrew gets up underneath Greg Wood. Andrew Hurley to the second position. Yeah, that was netcode though. Between you and Greg, that was definitely netcode. When you just got up into the wall. Dozer Dave out in the front by 0.4 of a second over Andrew Hurley, and 0.3 behind him is Greg Wood as Andrew is closing the gap. Dave Bush going another lap down. Last week's winner definitely struggling here tonight. Andrew Hurley in the 47 trying to reel in Dave. Did he use all his equipment up? Can he catch him? 92 laps completed, almost to the halfway point. This field is definitely spread out, but Kyle Harvin up to the 4th position. The big question is, when do these guys have to pit in front of them? Some of these guys have elected to make a 3-stop race. Other guys have elected to make it a 2-stop and figure out where to place those other 2 sets of tires. Oh, 47 gets a little loose there. Yeah, this next week's going to be the road course. The 3 up in front of him smoking, looking like he's blowing up. Is Wilder blowing up? He's down on the apron, coming out of 2. Greg Wood looking underneath Andrew. I think Andrew used up his stuff catching him. Greg Wood's going to be able to get around for that second spot. Give Greg Wood back second place. 95 laps completed. Heck of a battle for the lead. Well, second place because the lead is driving away. Yeah, oil on the track. We don't need any more cautions. You would have needed a 30-sided dice for this one, Uncle Kenny. Josh Anderson back out there. So we have 14 cars on the lead lap right now. Josh Anderson is your lucky dog. I think everybody else is a lot of laps down. He's stepped into 10th position. He's had a rough night. Let's see. There's so many cars that are so many laps down out there tonight. As we got 97 laps completed here. Greg Wood sitting in second. Dozer Dave in first. Andrew Hurley made a heck of a run, but I think he used up his tires getting up there. Kyle Harvin probably closing on these. He's just got to take it easy. He's on a different tire strategy. He needs to remember he does not have to catch these guys, as we got 98 laps completed this time by. He's on 29 lap. Oh, let's check the tire strategy. Hold on. I can pull it up. I got an app for that. Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. Pits. So, lap 34. It looks like the top three all pitted on lap 34. Kyle Harvin pitted on lap 57 and 70. He must have had some damage to fix on lap 70. But lap 34, these leaders pitted. So there's definitely some pit stops still coming for these guys. Man, so many pit stops made, probably due to damage here. Not tires taken. But the top three pitted on lap 34. Wilder is definitely struggling. He's laps down. He's blowing up. He's in the 24th position. I think he might be done for the night. Justin definitely not having the night that he was hoping to get tonight, as he's down on pit road with some engine issues, as that number 3 machine got caught up in quite a few incidences. It looks like Greg Wood is now closing again on Dozer Dave. Can he get back in him, get back up to him and around him, as we are more than halfway through this one? Lap traffic up ahead. Let's see how these guys are able to navigate them and how they'll... Look, can we get a hashtag? Don't be a Harper down in the chat, because we don't want these lap cars to be like Harper last week. Hashtag don't be a Harper, as the lap cars up out of the way. Next one in line is the number 77 of John Timms. Greg Wood for the lead, up underneath Dozer Dave. He's going to go back to the lead. Let's go Harvin. Harvin's in fourth. He's on a different strategy than these guys. He might benefit from the strategy. Greg Wood on the point.
Yellow flag.
Oh, yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out. Looks like E-Step might have been involved in this one again, as he's had a rough night here. Oh, he got loose again and up into the 88. Nathan E-Step having a hard time getting a handle on these cars. Just, if you look right before that one, there's a little tiny bobble. Right before, bobble, boom, and up into the 88. Don't be like Van Dam. Yeah, don't be a Harper. Harper definitely, last week, racing 30-something laps down with lead lap cars. Oh, that definitely helps him. He's looking to make a pit stop, I think, around lap 120. So he's going to probably stay out here. He's got way newer tires. This was actually worked out real good for Greg, as Greg probably needed to pit pretty quick here. Don't be like Van Dam. You know, Van Dam was having a good run until he got into the 69. So Dozer Dave and Andrew Hurley stayed out. Kyle Harvin in third with much newer tires than both of those guys. Jim Panko in the 48. I know he did. I know he did. So just so you guys know, that incident that we saw with Harper when he had the issue with the lead lap car, he did get a one-race suspension for intentionally wrecking that guy under caution. So that's why we don't see Harper out here. Oh, I know. We know that. Look, everybody's... Look at... You know how good Nathan E-Step is. He's wrecked, what, 3 times? E-Step is struggling here. You know it's not an easy track. Definitely know it is not an easy track here tonight. Let's pull in somebody else. Let's see. Who do we got? Let's bring in the number 14 machine. That thing is all beat up, and he's still somehow running 11th. Matthew James in the booth, get a copy. Man, I gotta know. How are you running so fast in that thing here tonight? I mean, there isn't a corner on that thing that's not bent. Are you out of fast repairs? So yeah, definitely, but it's definitely cleaning up some. Well, that number 14 still fast with that damage, and I gotta know, does it push a little bit with no bumper on the front of that thing? Yeah, I seen when you were out in front. I forget who it was. It definitely pushed up on you the one time, and I wasn't sure if that had to do with the damage, because it was usually when you were around other cars, it seemed to be worse. Well, good run so far here out of you tonight, even with that beat up car. Hopefully we get to talk to you at the end of this one. I forget, are you an SLR or CAM? Yep. All right, buddy. Go out there. You're about to go green flag racing, and good luck. All right, Matthew with a good run in that beat up number 14. He's putting it together somehow. You definitely got to give him credit. Look, everybody's pushing tonight, Aaron. I mean, like, you just heard it. So I mean, this isn't the easiest track, and then it's so easy to get caught up in everybody else's stuff. And then there's been a bunch of net code on top of that. Dozer Dave with a nice jump on that start. Will Andrew be able to fall in line, or is Harvin going to be able to get underneath him? Harvin's too busy battling Panko for third. That's going to let Andrew down. Harvin looks a little loose on that bottom side as Angel is back in that number 90 machine. Angel's going to jump in front of Harvin. Now work on the back end of that number 48 of Panko. Andrew might look a little bit faster now that they got cooler tires, but man, how soon before these guys have to pit? It's been quite a while since these guys have been on pit road. As Angel almost gets the wall there. Angel all over the back end of that number 48 as Andrew makes a move to the lead. Nothing there as the 48 of Jim Panko gets sideways. What a save. That gives Angel the third position as Angel's got a mirror full of Harvin as Harvin looks low. Harvin gets up underneath Angel. Can he do it in 3 and 4? He is there. Angel gives him the space. Can Harvin capitalize? He's up underneath Angel. Oh, and he pushed a little. He got to let out of it. Angel's going to maintain that third position as Andrew's trying to figure out a way around Dozer Dave in that number 47 machine. Oh, as they spread out in the back of the pack. Dave almost gets a bump out of Andrew as Andrew pushes up to the top of the track. Coming across the line, 113 laps completed. Dozer Dave down. Oh, catches the little apron. That's going to allow Andrew with a little bit of run. Can Andrew capitalize on it? No, he's not able to. We're going to dive down into 3 and 4. Dozer Dave's going to plow it down to the bottom. Andrew's going to stay up top. Angel's sucking them in on the bottom side. Almost up to the back bumper. He's under Andrew. Andrew pushed up into the wall. He's going to bring Harvin with him. Angel's back up to the second position. No. Andrew fights back on the high side. Oh, Andrew gets into the wall. Almost takes out Harvin. How did he save that one? Oh, the 10 pushes up into the 47. These guys are bouncing off each other. It's crazy out here. Harvin up underneath Angel as he's going to go for the second position as they're almost 3 wide. Back behind him. Oh, Andrew up into the wall again. The 10's going to get around him. The 14, the 86 sticks it in the middle, but thinks differently of it. Here comes Justin in the 31, up underneath the 86. Man, these guys are dicing it up. The 10 is going to get passed by the 14 that beat up number 14 on the high side. Yeah, I forget when the stages are. I forgot to ask. They got, I think 120 is probably the stage. Oh, so much dicing up here as these guys have pretty much gone single file up here through. Kyle Harvin's trying to dig in on Dozer Dave. Not getting anything yet as he's a full second behind the number 34 machine. Where did Matthew come from? In that number 14, no nose, and that thing is flying. He might not want to use a fast repair if that's how that thing's going to handle. As the yellow flag is out, as it looks like the 48 might have crashed. Oh, he gets loose, and Greg helps him the rest of the way around. Nowhere for Greg to go. So this should be the break. Stage with David in first. Matthew was coming fast in that 14. I don't know how he got so much out of that thing. Grip packs. That's all I can say. Grip packs. No, I'm just kidding. All right, a whole bunch of people down pitted, including Harvin. These guys are down here taking those tires with 80 laps to go. Oh, it was just a racing thing. Let it go, Aaron. Let it go. So you got a couple that stayed out. We got Kevin and Jeremy stay out. I think Greg Wood. I think Greg Wood came in. He had to, he got a little bit of contact. Is Greg Wood is laps down? I'm 2 laps down. I don't know how that happened. Josh Anderson's going to come up to the 4th position. Out of the pits first. Kyle Harvin in 5th. Angel in 6th. James Jones going to come out 7th. Jonathan Golden in 8th. Dozer Dave's going to come out 9th. Robert in 10th. Oh, Andrew had a lot of damage to repair. I don't know if he's going to make it out in that 11th spot. Here comes Harold in that 83. He's been toughing it out. He beat the heck out of that thing earlier. He's going to bring it out in 11th unless Andrew gets out now. E-step. He's got to feel good about that 55, the way that 14 was running at the end of that one. That 14 was fast. I get it. Aaron, the amount of improvement that I've seen over the last 6, 7, 8 months, absolutely amazing. Totally different driver than you were months ago. Guys, I know they're probably gonna get what to go this time by. I gotta do one thing. Sorry about that, guys. My kids are still up. Just trying to get them to bed. As they are 1 to go this time by. One to go this time. Bye, guys. Kevin's going to lead him to the green flag. And that number 31 Pulse Graphix machine. So yeah, you definitely get it. Fridays are tough because I have so much broadcasting to do, so getting them down correctly is a little more difficult. Last night they went to bed great as Kevin gets a nice jump on the inside. And look at that 14. He's still on a roll. But he's got Harvin on his heels, and the 95 of Clapper is going the wrong way in a hurry. He's probably just happy to get out of the way at this point. Kevin's going to get those bonus points for leading laps. Kyle Harvin in that 32, watch him. But look at Matthew in the 14, that beat up number 14. Rolling his way to the lead. That's impressive. But he's going to have a mirror full of Harvin here, as we are 124 laps completed. Kyle Harvin all over the back of that 14. He's going to pry as hard as he can to get around him as quickly as possible. All about saving tires and saving boobies here tonight, as this is a Breast Cancer Awareness 200 at Dover. Kevin in the lead, Matthew in second. So far, single file. Let's go back further in the pack as we got Angel in fourth, James Jones in fifth, Jonathan in sixth, Dozer Dave in seventh, Robert in eighth, Andrew Hurley in ninth, Harold in that 83 in 10th, Jeremy Clapper in 11th, and Josh Anderson in the 12th position. Those are your 12 lead lap cars. Then we go back to Nathan Estep. He's sitting back there in 13th. I think he may only be one lap down at this point. Yeah, yep. Hopefully we can do these 11 laps before 11:45. So Estep is one lap down. Greg Wood is 2 laps down. Jewel is 3 laps down. Bush is 5 laps down. Panko is 9 laps down. Just to give you a little bit of a rundown of where people are at. As we go to the front, Kyle Harvin got the second spot, and he's all over the back bumper of that number 31. Harvin wants that lead back. Well, 11:45, I'm supposed to have the Pro 2 lights up, the practice. My time, 11:45. So I got about 34 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Harvin in the lead. Angel trying to take that second spot away from Kevin. He's going to take it. Angel with a solid run here tonight. Kevin falls back to third. Ken Angel. Yeah, see, you guys are way earlier. Yeah, it's 11. It's quarter after 11 essentially here. My kids should be in bed. They're 6 and 10. Kyle Harvin back to the lead. Sorry, I thought I heard one of my kids sneaking through the house. Kyle Harvin in the lead. Angel in second, as it looked like Kevin almost grabbed the wall out of 2. He's got a mirror full of James Jones. James Jones trying to look underneath Kevin. Kevin, our runner-up last week, with a solid run. Having another solid run here tonight, running in third. James Jones going to try and get around him. And he's down up underneath the number 10 machine. Or the 31 machine. The 10 machine is up underneath the 31 machine. And Dozer Dave follows. Greg Wood's going to move to the high side and help his teammate. Greg Wood moves up. It's Greg Wood. Oh, no, he takes it 3 wide. Greg Wood is trying to make up ground and get those laps back the hard way if he has to. Trying to get around the 86 machine of Jonathan Golden. As Harvin is maintaining about a second lead in front of Angel. Angel in second. James Jones in third. Dozer Dave in fourth. Jonathan Golden in fifth. Kevin all the way back to the 6th position. Matthew all the way back to 7th. Andrew in the 47 and 8th. Robert in the 88 and 9th. And Harold in the 10th position. That's your top 10. I'll tell you what, we got Josh Anderson still on the lead lap. He was fast earlier. Don't count him out. They get some late cautions. Yeah, I don't know how he's 2 laps down, but Greg is 2 laps down. He got contact again. I'm wondering if he had to do some repairs, and that's what got him 2 laps down. I am not 100% sure as Harvin is continuing to set the pace. But Angel is closing in as he's got it down under a second to 0.7 of a second behind Harvin. That gap is definitely 0.6 of a second, closing in a hurry. Angel is on fire as we complete 140 laps here tonight. Oh, Angel getting close to the wall, maximizing the track as much as he can. Might have wrinkled it up a little bit there. He's 0.7 of a second behind the number 32 of Kyle Harvin. I'm not used to seeing Harvin in the 32. Still seems a little weird to say. What do you think? What do you think, Carl? Angel is now falling back. He's 0.8 of a second behind the number 32. I think he caught the wall that might be hurting his car here. When I seen him catch the wall there, that might have created some damage. He's definitely got some right side damage there. I don't know if that was that. What's up, Matt? How are you? So Kyle Harvin in the lead. Angel in second. That's stabilized again right around 7 to 0.8 of a second. Angel does seem to be closing back in. Dozer Dave up to the 3rd position. He got around James Jones. James Jones in 4th. Jonathan Golden in 5th. Andrew back up to the 6th position. Robert in the 88 up to 7th. Kevin all the way back to 8th. He's struggling with Matthew all over his bumper. It happens. I think I seen you post something, didn't you? As the 14 is going to take the spot from Kevin. Kevin's going to lose one more spot here probably. Oh, what happened to the 14? 14 shot up to the wall. Some kind of issue there. Did he get a flat? What happened to the number 14 right there? As something weird happened before they even got into the turn. Kyle Harvin still in the lead, but 0.4 of a second back. You can see that gap is closing as Angel is reeling him in. Kyle Harvin, 0.3 of a second in front of Angel. Angel's closing that gap quickly. I think Angel had to gain his momentum after he got the wall a little bit, get back in a rhythm. It's definitely worked here as he's reeling in that number 32. As Al gets out the way in that number 21 machine as he's got some serious damage on that thing. Kyle Harvin still got control of this race. This is a 0.3 of a second between first and second. Angel is definitely closing that gap. He's now got a good sniff of that draft. And Angel is almost there. 148 laps completed. Can Angel take the lead from Red Hot Harvin here tonight, as Harvin has dominated most of this race? And here comes Angel down to the inside. Harvin gives him the room. Got Happy Harvin in the lead. Butterknife in second. Coming around 150 laps completed this time by. Angel backs off of Harvin. Did he overheat his tires? As he's now back to 0.3 of a second. Changing your lineup can definitely take the rhythm away. But now he's making a run back on Harvin. 150 laps completed. 50 laps to go. Angel trying to find a place to pass. Will he use the bumper if he needs to? Getting a big run on him. Can he get a run down the straightaway? He's not close enough. Kyle's having a solid run here tonight. Finally getting out of his little slump. He's definitely been in a slump lately. I think Southern Grown being done for the season definitely is going to help him take away from some of that responsibility. Harvin still out in the lead. 0.2 of a second between the leaders. As we move back, Dozer Dave is comfortably by himself, but Andrew's got a mirror full of Greg Wood, who's one lap down. James Jones in fifth. Jonathan Golden in sixth. Robert in seventh. Kevin in eighth. Matthew in that 14 in ninth position as he had that weird push earlier. Jeremy Clapper in 10th. And that is it for our lead lap cars, as it looks like Josh Anderson is on pit road. Back to the battle for the lead as the yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out as it looks like Robert in the 88 has problems. Oh, now here's the question. They just pitted. They just pitted like 35 laps ago. Are they going to come in again? I mean, we just had a decent green flag run. It could go green the rest of the way. Let's see what happened to the number 88 machine. As he comes out of turn 4, yeah, he gets loose, and he can't save it. Overcorrects it into the wall. Big hit by the number 88. That was a little exaggerated. I love Panko's car. I actually complimented it early. I mean, Panko. I love that metallic blue and purple. It's one of the first cars I complimented, I think, in the broadcast. Let's take a better look at that number 48. Yeah, did you do that one? Harley Quinn on the front? Yeah, I thought it looked sharp. I definitely liked it. I love the colors. So Jeremy Clapper stays out. Andrew stays out. And everybody else pitted. Angel beats Harvin off of pit road in that number 90 machine. Wow, that's big. Harvin's fast early on in the tire run when he wants to be, so that'll help. That will help Angel though, because Angel is faster in the middle of the run. So that might help him if he can help cause some issues. Oh, what happened under caution? The 47 has an issue. Oh, he just stops to let everybody catch up. Probably. Yeah, Robert's out. He's not on the track anymore. Robert is out of the race. That was a big hit. That was a big hit. Definitely an over-exaggerated netcode hit, but a big hit. I think that these guys that came in for tires probably made the right move. And you got to remember, I think Harvin only used 3 sets of tires, and they have 4. So if they have a late caution and there's not a lot of cars, he could still potentially take advantage of a clean set of tires. And Angel too, I believe. Wow. That was a big hit. That was a huge hit. So Angel's going to be starting this one in the lead. These two in front. Josh just got out of the pits. So he should be getting the wave around. And guys, we did it again. We got 100 messages received on this stream again. Thanks for being active. Definitely appreciate that support. We got 4 people over on Twitch watching, which is huge. Because I'm not too far away from being able to be affiliate status. As we got 1 lap to go. The 2 of the fastest cars all day, 3, because Dave was pretty fast too, starting on the front row, with Dave starting on the bottom side of the second row. So definitely where you would expect that the cream rises to the top at the end of these races. Greg Wood still on pit road right now. Pace car is off as Angel waits to go. Angel's off. Green flag is out. Kyle Harvin.
Green flag, green flag.
A little bit late on that. Angel's got to love that jump he got right there. As they got 59 laps, or 58 laps completed. We got, what, 42 laps to go as Greg Wood pulls out of pit road late. Angel with a nice little lead here, 0.7 of a second. How far can he gap these guys? Kyle Harvin in second. Dozer Dave in third. James Jones has been good on new tires in fourth. And Matthew in that 14 in fifth. You know, I kind of don't 100% blame him for not taking the repairs. That car's been fast like that. So to not taking that fast repair might not be the dumbest thing, because if something happens, it's not slowing him down. Definitely not slowing him down having that damage. If something to happen, he's got that cushion, and man, I'd be afraid to take away from some of that speed that car's had. There's Angel in the 47, or Andrew in the 47 is in second. You know, back up to the lead as Harvin is reeling in Angel. He's got it down to 0.3 of a second. They've reversed it here. Like I said, Harvin's been fast on new tires, but how much is he using those tires trying to get to Angel? Is Angel saving? This is still a pretty good green flag run for these guys. So you still have to treat it like if you go green flag the rest of the way, you want to have tires at the end of it. Harvin's digging in on that 90 though. He is there. Harvin to the back bumper of Angel. Will Angel make him work for it? Angel makes him go to the top. He gives him the room though. Falls in line. Angel said, I'm going to save my tires. You go use yours up. As Harvin's going to pull away. Harvin already out to 0.5 of a second in front of Angel. We got to watch that one because that's going to be a battle here. Because Angel, like I said, is really good in the middle of these runs. He will start reeling in Harvin once they get about 15, 20 laps in on these tires. He might just not be comfortable when they're as slick as they can be when they're cold tires. How was the track? I'll tell you, I'll answer it for him. It was chaotic and hectic. There was a lot of obstacles.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag is out. Oh, it looks like Kevin and Greg and Zach are caught up in this one. Let's go take a look and see what happened. Ooh, Greg Wood gets pushed out of the way. Let's see if we can go back and see exactly what happened to Greg Wood. All right, they're coming out of turn. Well, Clapper just gives him a little bump. Kind of what happened between him and Levi earlier. But the bad part is it takes out his teammate. Oh, the 7 and the 48 get caught up in it. Oh, man. But I think Greg's teammate, Kevin, gets caught up in this one. Oh, he does. He gets hit by Cleat. Tough break for that number 31, as he had a decent run most of the time here tonight. Hold on, I gotta go yell at some kids. Sorry, my son was trying to steal my daughter's phone. All right, they're going to go green flag this next time by. Looks like they're about to get one to go. Harvin's going to be on point, trying to bring these guys to the finish. As Josh Anderson tries to go get some last-minute repairs before these guys go green. Yeah, Jim junked it. Look, there's 8 cars on the lead lap. 8 cars on the lead lap. Definitely been a rough race here tonight. Definitely been a rough one here tonight, guys. Harvin definitely looking good. He is Team Misfit's last hope here. Oh, we got waving off the 1 to go. 1 to go next time by. Yellow flag has been extended. These guys are ready to go. Look at them already 2 by 2. I'm still impressed by that number 14 machine. How has he run as well as he did? He's had so much damage here tonight, but still a great run. We're coming down to what? 32 laps to go. Gonna go green with 31 to go. He's sitting there running 5th in that beat up number 14, and he hasn't been slow. He's actually been pretty fast here tonight. He's definitely had a fast number 14 machine. Dang it. Who's danging it? You have to tell me who's danging it. Because all I see is this too soon. And I'm assuming you're out of the race, and I'm assuming this is too soon. But I don't know who this too soon is. About to go green flag racing this time by. Guys are getting antsy. Green flag is out as Harvin doesn't get as good a jump as Angel did last time. Angel's able to stay with him. Yeah, definitely too soon. That's funny. Angel tries to make a move on Kyle Harvin. As we're going to come to 30 laps to go this time by. Harvin's going to bleed him across the line. Angel gets a little loose coming off the turn. Down into 1 and 2. Angel digging in behind Harvin. Back behind him, Dozer Dave looking to battle off late runs by James Jones and Matthew. Jonathan Golden in the 86 having a solid run. Andrew in the 47 still hanging in there. And Jeremy Clapper in that number 95 in 8th. With Greg Wood 11th trying to reel these guys in. So Harvin is extending that lead. He's got it to 0.4 of a second. Angel's just trying to keep it close, but he's got Dozer Dave reeling him in. Dozer Dave and James Jones reeling him in. Harvin setting sail, trying to take a victory, trying to close the deal. So many times we've called him the closer because of some of these victories he's gotten. So many times we've called him Kyle Harvick. So many times we've come up with nicknames because of how he's run these races, and he's out here leading the pack 0.6 of a second with 26 laps to go this time by. Kyle Harvin in the lead. Angel moves up the track. Dozer Dave underneath him. Angel's got to let his car come to him. There's still plenty of time. 26 laps to go. Somebody needs to be in Angel's ear and tell him, run your race. I seen him make so much ground up in that car. When these tires get warm, he just needs to let it come to him. Angel in the 3rd spot. James Jones in 4th. Matthew in that beat up number 14 sitting 5th. What a run out of him here tonight. Jonathan Golden in the 6th position. Andrew in 7th. Jeremy Clapper in 8th. Kyle Harvin. 24 laps to go. Can he lead him to the end? In that Unicorn Rainbow Farts number 32. 23 laps to go this time by. Dozer Dave, 0.8 of a second back. Can he reel him in? David's definitely losing ground. Angel trying to get that thing rolling again. Lap car definitely in the way. 0.9 of a second back. Harvin is pulling away. Harvin with a great run here tonight. The 95 still the last car on the lead lap, sitting in 8th. Back up to the front. Harvin in the lead. Almost 1 full second. Dave in 2nd. James Jones gets around Angel in that number 10 machine. Angel's definitely not where he wants to be in this tire run. Should see his car starting to kick in here in the next 5 laps or so. Will it be too late? As these guys are over a second behind the leader. 20 laps to go. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th all on top of each other trying to chase down Harvin. That gap is now starting to close. These guys are definitely getting closer now as they've gone 0.1 of a second. They closed about 0.1 of a second. These guys are just lining it up. Can they catch them? Are we going to have a 4-car battle at the end of this one? 19 laps to go. These guys are definitely closing. They were a second behind. Let's go ahead and pull that up. Why not? Let's pull the battle box up. Battle box. All right, battle for first. Dave now has it within almost 0.5 of a second. They're closing. Angel looking underneath the 10. Nothing there. These guys are closing fast. We're going to have a heck of a battle here at the end. Dave in that number 34. Birds aren't real. Ford Mustang reeling in the number 32 Chevy Camaro of Kyle Harvin. Down to 0.3 of a second. Closing quick. Harvin in the lead. Dave in second. James in third. Angel in fourth. These guys are reeling in the leader. Oh, Dave loses ground on the leader that time. Harvin able to stretch it out to a little more than 0.5 of a second. Can they reel him back in? 15 laps to go this time by. This is about the point where we see Angel's tires start to come in. Can he get around these guys? Dave now 0.6 of a second back. Did he use up his stuff too soon? Not able to reel in Harvin all the way. Kyle Harvin in the lead. Dave in second. These guys are definitely losing ground on the leader again as Angel gets around the number 10 machine. Does Angel have time to catch him? Angel is 1.2 seconds behind the leader. 0.6 of a second behind Dave. Will Dave let him around? Angel is fast now. Let's see how much faster these laps are at this point. Does he have enough time? Let's see what the lap times look this time by when they come to 12 to go. Angel is reeling in the lead in second place in a hurry as Harvin gets around lap cars. This time by, we have Kyle Harvin 2.94, Dozer Dave 23.01, and Angel 23.02. He's not gaining on the leader, but he's slowly gaining. Oh, the 11 what happened there? That was weird. Angel is no longer gaining on Dave. Lap traffic definitely played a role. 10 laps to go. Can these guys reel him in? Angel tries to reel back in Dave. 0.5 of a second back. These guys are roughly about 0.6 of a second behind the leader. Dave trying to reel him in. Now losing ground, 0.7 of a second. Kyle Harvin just needs 9 more clean laps when they cross the line this time by. That's what I thought. I didn't see any contact, so I don't think he incident pointed out. Oh, Dave gets a little loose there. That's going to let Angel close some gap. They're definitely not closing on Harvin as Harvin is deep in lap traffic. Lap traffic is playing a major role on these cars and how they handle. Dave up underneath the lap cars. Angel behind him. Right now they are making 0 ground on the leader. The battle is for second. 8 laps to go. Angel closing in on Dave. He's there. Angel is there as Kevin moves down to the apron out of the way. Dave Bush in the way of Angel as Angel gets a huge run. Angel all over the back bumper of Dozer Dave. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Can Angel take advantage of catching up to Dave and take the second spot back? I mean, he's got to be happy with third at this point, but he knows he's fast enough to win it. Will we get another caution? The caution could come out and change the whole outcome of this race. Dave now pulling away from Angel, but not able to catch Harvin as Harvin is 1.4 seconds out in the lead. Harvin riding off into the sunset. Just needs 4.5 more clean laps. Coming to 4 laps to go. Kyle Harvin, 4 more clean laps till he gets to taste the champagne. Dave is reeling him in. But Harvin taking it easy? Is there enough time? 0.2 of a second. There's no way he's going to catch him. He's got to catch him faster than that. 3 laps to go. He could see Harvin. He's got him down to 0.9 of a second. He's just not quick enough. Pulling away from Angel. These guys need a caution or a mess up by Harvin, who hasn't made any mistakes here tonight. Kyle Harvin in the lead. 2 laps to go. 1 more lap. He sees the white flag. It won't matter as long as he's not the problem. Down the back straightaway through 3 and 4, just hoping that the caution doesn't come out. Kyle Harvin coming out of Ford. See the white flag. 1 lap to go. They can do what they want behind him. It won't matter. Kyle Harvin just needs to cross the start-finish line. Up ahead, 1 second over second place. Kyle Harvin, 1 more set of turns through 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, he sees that checkered flag. Kyle Harvin, first-time winner of the inaugural season for KMM, gets the victory. Dozer Dave in second, Angel in third, James Jones in fourth, Jeremy Clapper in fifth, Matthew in sixth, Andrew in seventh, Jonathan brings it home eighth, George Jewell in ninth, Kevin nurses it home in 10th, Greg Wood in 11th, David Bush in 12th, and I will go through the rest of the rundown after I do interviews. But man, what a run out of Harvin. What a run out of Harvin. Is the second, third, and fourth place. Thank you, Uncle Kenny. Alright, I need to post in hold on. Alright, I'm just posting that the Pro 2s are going to go up a little bit later. Alright, let's go ahead and see who we have in Discord. Let's bring in our third place driver. Yeah, I just got to do interviews and then I'll put the session up. So give me a second to do these interviews and I will put the session up. I just posted it in general to let everybody know this ran a little late.
Just 16th.
Oh yeah, 16th. Angel James in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
Man, I know it's not the victory you were looking for, but you got to be happy with third place.
Yeah, I'm pretty dang happy. I definitely would have liked to win, but you know what? Kyle needed this win. I know he's gone through some things iRacing wise, but man, I'm just happy to come home in one piece.
Man, I think I don't know how you felt about it, but I think you needed those long green flag runs to really get there. And when the 10 and the 34 got around you, kind of, I think do you think you overworked your tires?
Oh, 100%. The goal was to let 34 by and see if he couldn't go up there and force Harvin to use up his stuff, but it just didn't work out. But yeah, you know, third place is, I got to be happy with it. It's what I needed to start the season.
Yeah, you definitely needed a good run. You've had a difficult start of the season, mostly with personal matters and a couple tough races. Anybody you want to thank for this solid third place finish here tonight?
Well, first and foremost, I got to thank my teammates at KM Racing. They help out a lot. They get to listen to all my BS during the race. I got to thank just the entire league, everybody. Feels good to put something on and everybody's having fun. You know, mostly we're having a fun time out here. James, you and your fantastic job broadcasting. I know you had an issue earlier out of your fault, you know. But you do a great job every single time without question. Got to thank our sponsors, Major's Garage, for coming on board to help us out, Buck Kicker, and then just remind everybody to keep up the awareness for breast cancer. Whenever you get a chance to donate a little bit extra money, be sure to do so.
Awesome race here today, and go celebrate that podium finish.
Shall. Thank you.
Third place driver, Angel. Definitely something he needed. He had a rough time over at Southern Grown this year here too, so he definitely was looking for a good solid finish. Let's go ahead and bring in our second place driver, Dozer Dave. James of the Booth, get a copy. Man, I gotta know, if you had gotten to the back of Kyle, would you have plowed him out of the way?
No, I wouldn't. and you know something? He had a really fast car today, man. There was no getting it.
I know you wouldn't have. I just had to pick. But man, that thing was muscle today. You got to lead some laps and worked your way up through the field a couple times in that Birds Aren't Real Ford Mustang. Man, is there anything you could have done to catch Kyle, or do you think he was the class act today?
No, I think he had it. Clean air was where it was at. Like he's starting up front as often as he did on that last run. He didn't use up his tires as much as everybody who had to work their way through. But that's part of his strategy. So hats off to him.
Well, is there anybody you got to give a shout out to tonight to thank for this victory or second place? Sorry.
Yeah. Nature Med is our sponsor out of Tucson, Arizona. So if anybody needs any recreation or medical marijuana, feel free to check them out if they happen to be in the area. And then, of course, we're raising awareness for two causes today. Birds aren't real. We need to make sure we keep, raise awareness about that. And then ultimately the race sponsor, which is breast cancer awareness. Hopefully people here see it, maybe see the broadcast, think about it, got a quarter in their pocket and donate or something.
Well, good run here tonight, and go celebrate with your team.
All right, thank you much.
Yep. All right, so that was second place, David. Dozer Dave, let's go ahead and bring in our winner, as I want to call everybody else the winner. It's all wins in a certain aspect. Finally got the monkey off your back. What's up, Harvin?
And just loving life right now, man. I needed that bad.
I got a feeling that Carl's going to be shipping you some Yinglings to help you celebrate that victory.
Oh, yeah, he needs to ship me something. He's been texting me on the side, just rooting me on.
Yeah, he's been up in the stream too, but man, that was an awesome run. I know you really needed it. You had this little monkey on your back for, about 3 or 4 months now. And Matt says congrats too. Well, he says, woohoo, got one. Yeah. That's what he actually said. But, man, were you worried about anybody in particular? I mean, there was times where Angel looked stupid fast.
Yeah, I was, Angel was the one I was basically worried about. I knew if he got by me a couple different times, I wasn't going to catch him. But I knew after about 30 laps on the tires, I hadn't had time to practice on them, running on old tires, so I knew that would be a disadvantage. But when we got that caution with like 40 to go, I knew I'd be set up well. Yeah,
definitely. You definitely did good there. The biggest thing is we've all run with Angel a lot. How surprised were you to see Angel on essentially a short track all over your back bumper?
Man, I was very happy for him. I mean, I normally run decent here, but not this good, and he doesn't either. But so, it was great for both of us. Yeah. And another guy, Jim Panko, I hate that he got tore up because, man, he was right there up there with us too.
Yeah, he was definitely fast here tonight too. Anybody you want to thank for this victory tonight?
Just Angel for putting the league on. My teammates at Team Misfit, Southern Grown Racing Series, Carl for everything he does, and you for broadcasting for sure, and Scott for doing the race control. He's doing an awesome job.
Yeah, it definitely probably helps having that race control. He had a lot of work to do early on in this one, but it definitely cleaned out. You guys got some good green flag runs. Man, that was a hell of a show, and I can't wait to see what kind of paint job you come up with for next week.
Yeah, I sure do appreciate it, buddy. I'm gonna pull something out.
Well, go celebrate this one, and hopefully we talk to you again here next week.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
No problem, bud. All right, so that's our winner, Kyle Harvin. Guys, let's go through the rundown, and then I'm going to go set up a Pro 2 light race before I get beat, because everybody wants to race. All right, tonight's finishing results, we got Kyle Harvin in first, Dozer Dave in second, solid run out of him, Angel in third, James Jones in fourth, Jeremy Clapper in fifth, Matthew Francis in second. Man, I don't know how he drove that thing still, but that is an impressive run out of that number 14 machine. Andrew in 7th, Jonathan Golden in 8th, George Jewell in 7th, Kevin in 10th, Greg Wood in 11th, Dave Bush in 12th, John Timms in 13th, Harold in 14th, Al in 15th, Josh Anderson in 16th, Nathan Eastep, definitely not the debut he wanted, finishing 17th, Jim Panko in 18th, Robert in 19th, and I gotta scroll. Sid Butler in 20th, Lewis in 21st, James in 22nd, Zachary Cleek in 23rd, Chris definitely not happy with that finish in 24th, Justin in 25th, Bill the Magnet Watkins in 26th, Aaron Van Dam had a good run early on, ends up bringing it home 27th, George K in 28th, and Levi rounding out the field in the 29th position. Guys, what a run here tonight, but as all great things have to at some point come to an end. You guys, until I do the Pro 2 lights anyway, have a good night and be safe.